He trusted his codebreakers. He trusted the pattern of Japanese thinking. And he trusted that surprise could still matter. Out at sea, the carriers held position. Engines ready. Aircraft fueled. Waiting. Every minute stretched longer than the last. Somewhere, Japanese carriers were preparing their strike. But neither side could see the other. Two forces racing toward a collision, guided by decisions made in rooms far from the battlefield. The gamble was set. Now the war would decide whether Nimitz had read the moment correctly. At dawn, the Japanese strike began. Aircraft lifted from their carriers and headed toward Midway. Their mission was clear. Cripple the island. Clear the way for invasion. The attack was powerful, but it was not decisive. Midway was damaged, not destroyed. That single detail changed everything. Reports reached the Japanese flagship quickly. The island was still operational. Another strike would be needed. And that is where time became the enemy. On the flight decks, Japanese crews began a frantic process. Aircraft that had been armed for anti-ship attacks were now reconfigured for another strike on land. Bombs were swapped. Torpedoes were moved aside. Fuel lines were disconnected and reconnected. It was slow, and it was dangerous. Planes sat crowded on the decks and hangars, fully fueled, weapons stacked nearby. The fleet was in transition. Then new reports arrived. American ships had been spotted. Now the orders changed again. Rearm the planes. This time for ships, the process reversed. More movement, more confusion. What the Japanese commanders did not realize was how narrow the window had become. Their carriers were exposed, decks cluttered, defenses disorganized. They believed they still had time. They were wrong. Because while they rushed to prepare the perfect strike, American planes were already in the air, disorganized, under-equipped, and heading straight into disaster.